Preseason practice is underway for the Lady Flames lacrosse team, picked fourth in the Big South preseason poll. We'll talk more about that in just a couple of moments. Right now, I want to visit with sophomore Carly White and last year's Big South Freshman of the Year. Carly, thanks for taking a couple of moments here for us. You're about 5 practices into the season, preseason now. How's everything going so far for the team?
Things are going really well. I think our practices are very efficient right now, and that makes me happy, and it makes me feel good about the season.
What kinds of things is the team working on right now in practice?
We're running through all our plays, working on our rides, going through all the little detail work that's really necessary when we get started.
Outstanding year for you last year, as we mentioned, Big South Freshman of the Year, scored a lot of goals, had a lot of individual success. How do you carry that over into this year, and do you think about that at all?
It's hard not to think about it. I think compared to last year, I'm in a totally different mental place. I had to work through a lot of stuff last year in the middle of the season, an ankle injury. This year I just kind of want to focus on my teammates and kind of making lacrosse into worship. That's kind of how I transitioned last year from being kind of a mess to like getting into the groove of things.
That's interesting. Can you kind of elaborate on that and making lacrosse into worship and what that means for you?
Yeah, actually, one of our seniors last year kind of just mentioned it to me. She was like, "It's not about you, lacrosse," and I just like really like that. I like thinking of it as like you're playing, you were given this talent to glorify God and to give Him, give back to Him what He gave to you, and show people who you're playing for and why you do what you do. Which I hope that our team, like our mind is alike in that way. I guess we have a like mindset.
Right.
That's what I hope for.
Sounds like you're at peace spiritually, mentally heading into this thing. Does that kind of take the pressure off as well? Preseason all conference, and then with the success that you had last year to coming into this year and the expectations?
Yeah, I think it takes a ton of the pressure off, knowing that my value isn't in lacrosse. It's still very important to me. I love working hard. I love getting better, but knowing that my identity is somewhere else is really nice, and it allows for way more freedom and fun on the field.
As we said, preseason all conference for you, individual accolades. The team picked fourth in the Big South. Do you feel like that it's a little bit better maybe to fly in under the radar, so to speak, and not have all that team pressure on you?
Well, I think like our talent is pretty spread over the whole team. So I think that allows for a lot of our practices to be super fluid because everybody can play, everybody can hang with each other. And so I guess being picked fourth, I think, I get what you're saying. Like, we're kind of chilling. We're not much is expected of us. We're expected to be good. And so I think that puts us in a perfect position to come in and really rile some people up.
Now, you're a Georgia girl, and you grew up in Marietta, and you're going to be playing in your home state here to start the season down in Macon against Mercer. How excited are you for that?
I'm really excited. My family will be there, and my brothers will be there, so it's going to be awesome. My mom's for making barbecue for everybody, so it's going to be cool.
Very nice. When did you first get into lacrosse?
I was in 3rd grade. My older brother actually started playing, and I was like in a stage where I wanted to do everything that he did. So I went on to play, and he stopped playing, and I kept playing because I fell in love with it. So yeah.
Now, that's interesting. The guys' game is very different from the girls' game. So was there an element of that rough physical game that kind of attracted you?
Yeah. Well, I played a ton of sports when I was younger, but I love lacrosse. Just everything about it, the way that it's kind of different from other sports. And just being competitive, I love it. And it is rough. And I have 2 brothers, so it kind of came with the whole situation.
Yeah, what was it like playing against them in the backyard?
Well, actually, my little brother is like not competitive at all.
Oh.
So
hope he's not watching this. No.
Yeah, well, sorry, Dylan. But playing with my older brother was different because he is competitive. So, and he's good too in athletics. So it was rough, but it was good for me, I think.
Very good. Well, Carly, we wish you the best of luck coming up here this year, looking for big things, and wish you the best of luck in the team coming up on February the 10th against Mercer.
Thank you so much.
All right, that's Carly White with us. Lady Flames lacrosse team opens the season February 10th at Mercer down in Georgia. My name is Nick Pierce for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.